Gemini, welcome. I hope you guys are having a good start in your April. I know we've been having all these intense energies, so I hope you guys are grounding yourself, protecting your energy. I know you're an air sign, you could tend to overthink things and too much, and so ground those into the ground. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, again, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Gemini for the month of April. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. You're watching GeeURU Tarot. And so, Gemini, you guys know that these readings can resonate whenever they show up in your feed. And also, just only take what resonates and just get rid of what doesn't. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you. And so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Spirit, what can we tell Gemini for the month of April? What does Gemini need to know for the month of April? Justice. All right. So with the Justice card, with it being Major Arcana 2, there's this need for balance, I feel, in your life. You're wanting to know some sense of truth that needs to come out. And I feel like you've been dwelling on this in your mind a lot. That you want some sort of justice, or justice is coming towards you. And there's this need to become balanced. Like I said, I feel like you've been overthinking and you're needing to balance your energies. So I suggest getting either some sort of green stone, like aventurine. It's a great grounding stone. It's, you know, it relates with plants really well. You can put that in with all of your pots of plants. But also some sort of black stone, like obsidian, black obsidian, to ground yourself. So yeah, that is a great way to balance yourself. Because I feel that there's a lot of overthinking. I just feel it. But let's go ahead and see what else you need to know, Gemini, for the rest of the month of April. What does Gemini need to know, Spirit, for the rest of the month of April? What does Gemini need to know, Spirit, for the rest of the month of April? 10 of Cups. Wow, that's great. Start. The Hierophant. Judgment. The Queen of Swords. The Three of Wands. Okay, let me take some water here. Okay, Gemini. So I feel with the 10 of Cups that you're wanting to have this happiness in your life. It could be you or someone that is significant to you, maybe married. And with the Judgment card next to this, I feel that if this marriage is going through some sort of turbulence, that there is some balance or truth that needs to come out with this marriage, I feel. Someone needs to, or wants to cut away from this marriage. So maybe you or someone that you are attached to, maybe in a marriage that is very traditional and not so happy with this Judgment card next to them and cutting this out. Someone wants to break away, I feel, and take a new road with the Three of Wands, a new direction. A direction towards you or you towards them. But I feel that in order for this person to come towards you as you balance this, and this may be shifting in your mind on and off, that they need to cut away from this marriage that is not good for them, or you will not deal with them, is what I'm getting. And that is their judgment. And you may be thinking, oh, maybe I should go back to them in that sense, but don't deal with them. because you will only have this Knight of Wands type of energy of coming in and out. So yes, stay in this energy of the Queen of Wands that doesn't deal with any of this crap. This person needs to work out their stuff. And so they do need to go through this judgment if it is so that they're not happy in order to take this new road with you. You could be dealing with another air sign, which is yourself, Aquarius, and Libra. It doesn't have to be, but it is the strong energy that I'm feeling of even just cutting away from this energy. So maybe you or this other person in another relationship cutting away from this energy that is no longer serving and wanting this justice in your life or their life in order to have a new way of being, a new way of happiness, and planning a new journey in their life that will bring them greater happiness. Or bring you greater happiness, whoever that is. I feel that there's different parties going on here that is going through this judgment. But let's continue on the story. Gemini, what else is going on for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know, Spirit, for the rest of the month of April? What does Gemini need to know? So the Ace of Cups. I have the Queen of Pentacles. I have the Two of Cups. I have the Three of Cups. And I have the Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups, Gemini, this person views you as this Ten of Cups. This new overflowing cup of love. And maybe a new person that's coming in. Or it could be someone that you know from the past. This person wants to give you a stable beginning. Or you could be dealing with another earth. Well, you're not an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. But this could be your energy of feeling grounded. That's why I said you, because they're probably just directing me towards this being your energy, that you are grounded because you're cutting away what no longer serves you. And you're grounding yourself in order to have that balance, right? Which is the spiritual awakening that you're feeling as well. The sense of enlightenment of what is going to be happy and healthy for you. Because you can do things on your own. You don't need crap in your life. You can move on without it. So as you are the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, you're good. And you're having all of this overflowing cup of love in yourself, within yourself. And you know that in order to cut away this bullshit, right? This bullshit that is not working with the Judgment card. Something that's traditional but it's not happy because the Judgment card is there. You experience more love. A real partnership of love where two people see eye to eye on things and have their freedom, their respect for each other, but also that loving type of playful partnership that you want to experience. This will happen when this is cut off. But in the meantime, you're walking away from what no longer serves you. Because there may have been debauchery in this type of relationship. You know, there may have been deceptive ways. Someone may have been an alcoholic or addicted to drugs, maybe even sex. And so I see two people, in a sense, walking away with the Three of Wands making plans to move on and the Eight of Cups. So Spirit is guiding you or this other person to move away, cut away, and make new plans on a new journey in order to experience love in their life and be grounded. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Let's further the story for you, Gemini. I have the King of Wands. Maybe the Queen of Wands. All right. That was what was going to come out of my mouth first. Okay, Temperance. Page of Swords, the Hermit card, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So you may be dealing with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be, but here with the King of Wands, this energy is very gregarious, has courage. This person has courage and is wanting to give you this overflowing cup of love. This person wants to ground with you because the kings are the most grounded suits. So with him being a grounded energy and a fire energy, he knows his worth and he knows his value. He knows what he wants. And he's wanting this overflowing cup of love with you because he loves you with a Ten of Cups. And he knows that he needs to balance himself as well. He needs to balance himself and also ground himself as the Queen of Pentacles in order to have the spiritual awakening that's coming in to guide him, calling on his guides in this process to guide him through to become a balanced person, to be an honest person. But he feels that with the Page of Swords, he can only give you a little bit of information in regards to what is going on. Or he may also be spying on you to check on you to see what is going on. Maybe he has that fear that you may be in a relationship, Gemini, that you may be entertaining other people. And he may feel that you have judgment over him or he's judging you. He is going within himself, your masculine. Your masculine is going in with himself as the Hermit. Because he's also going through this spiritual awakening with a Hierophant. And he's seeing all of these deceptive ways of being with the Three of Cups. And he's wanting to cut out all of this bad behavior with the Queen of Swords. But he's in limbo land with the Two of Pentacles. He's juggling in that sense. He's juggling his thoughts, his pentacles, which is his energies of, I don't know, he has this uncertainty. But with the Hermit guiding him, he's learning to become balanced, right? Because with the Justice card here, he's learning to become a balanced person with the Hermit and dropping these pentacles because he knows that he has played games on you and he's wanting to move away, walk away from these deceptive cups, deceptive people that have been filled with lies, deceptiveness, keeping him trapped emotionally, and he's wanting to have that new beginning to make those plans with you. And so that's what I'm seeing here. But let's go ahead and get more information from the Oracle Visions. Okay, this one just jumped out already. So 20. I see an evolution going on here. It's almost like an evolution of this masculine changing to become a better person. And I see all of these types of symbols, meaning they're very spiritual in that sense, going through some spiritual evolution in a sense. And not knowing and understanding this, but trusting spirit in that sense is what I'm getting from this card. So let's read the book and see what else Spirit has guided us to say for what is going on here. Belief, faith. Okay, this is great. Yeah. Faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. Right, right. So if this masculine decides to be blindsided and stuck in a situation that doesn't serve him, then he dies in a sense, right? Because they don't experience that sense of love for themselves and that sense of happiness in the life that they're supposed to experience in this reality, this 3D reality. Okay, let's go on. So the concept of this card is similar to those presented in the faith cards of my tarot decks. A selection of religious symbolism represents a gamut of beliefs. The irony of this common denominator is tragic. With so much suffering inflicted in their name, religions have much to answer for. Right. Interesting. The blindfold can represent the blind faith such as religions demand from their followers. Right, because they put all their belief into to these religions and themselves into it, when in actuality the love is inside of you, and if you search for it, it guides you in the direction to be that better person. Okay, because yeah, let me just keep going on with this. All this is set against the backdrop of Darwinism, evolution, shown in the red below. The various golden symbols, an ironic contradiction that represents the common denominator of humanity, is shared by all religions and adds a question mark to them all. Right. We are all the same animal in the sense, right? And like I had said, true love, true religion is within you and exudes outside to be this better person that then transfers on like a cell to other people in that sense. And it magnifies. It's like cells, if you see it that way. Cells have their own community within your body too, in your system. It's like just feeding your system the things that it needs that is nourishing and good will then create a community in your body to be healthy and eliminate it gets rid of what is not working in that sense. And in the sense, all of these religions are all separate, but what I get from the book and what I feel is that we coexist. We coexist together, and we are only strong together, because if these are all separate, it's almost in that sense can be used as a propaganda. It has its good, but it also has its negatives, right? And so if we coexist and work together, we create the better changes that will take this blindfold off, and that this masculine can experience in his own 3D world to become a better person, right? So that you can have this 10 of Cups that this masculine wants with you as their partner with the 2 of Cups, and learning to drop these 2 of Pentacles, to walk away from these 2 of Pentacles in order to make a new journey of love towards you. Okay, so let's close this now. Well, I'm not going to close this with just the Doreen Virtue. I'm also going to do another oracle too to close it up with. So, but I always seem to close it with this. But I decided from Taurus's reading it needed another oracle. So we're going to do 2 oracles, which is the wisdom of the oracle after this. But let's go ahead and do Doreen Virtue before we get there. For you, Gemini. Separation. Separation, okay. Soulmate. Let go of control issues and getting to know each other. Okay, great. Separation. Yeah. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You may be separate at this time. Let them deal with all their stuff. They need to deal with their stuff, right? Because we did see that with the Ten of Cups, and then they have the Hierophant card and the Judgment card. They're going through some kind of stuff that they need to work out, right? They need to cut away. And then with the Queen of Swords, cutting away that bullshit. You or them are cutting away from some sort of bullshit that doesn't serve them. And this separation is what's needed in order to have that Two of Cups and Ten of Cups in your life, right? And this person is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So understand, let go of these control issues and allow this to happen, the separation. Because you're never really apart. You're always in each other's heart, as this is your soulmate. Yes. So allow the situation to unfold naturally, Gemini. Okay? So let go of those control issues, right? Because I did see you the Justice. You're going through a lot of things in your mind with the balancing. Let it unfold naturally. And get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this is the new journey that you're going to go on if you allow things to unfold the way it should. Okay? So I'm going to close this for you now because this has all been about this relationship, but I want to get some more information of a message for you. What can we tell Gemini for the month of April, Spirit? What does Gemini need to know for the month of April? By the book, 11, and there's elephants here, trailing along. Moving along. So I like that's pretty. I love elephants. So let me see here. What do we have for Spirit? By the book. So the essential meaning here is abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. So with this essential meaning, I feel that letting this all unfold is where we're going with this. But the Oracle's message here is the universe works within a structure of divine laws, right? Right, the divine law. And principle that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. Right? Because there is this essential change that will happen with this evolution right here, right? We see there that's happening. If you let it go the way it should, things will happen, it will fall in place the way it should. The law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings in turn have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. Yeah, so as I was saying too, is that simplicity in that sense. Letting go and go with the flow. As I said in other readings before, I don't know if I said it in yours, but that's what the law of attraction, the law of karma is. Separation. Let go of control issues. This is your soulmate, and you're getting to know each other as you release. This is your card. You be this card, and you let go. Right? Because you're honoring you. So don't let your mind override you. Just know that you be you in order to experience that Ten of Cups that is coming if you just let go and separate. because this is a true love and partnership that Spirit is watching above you, watching the two of you grow. And as you have this happen, this other person, this masculine, will cut away what no longer serves them in order to be with a soulmate on the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay? So this is your reading, Gemini. I hope you loved it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, I love you guys. And yeah, I will see you next month. And I have my contest still going. I don't know why I didn't say that for Taurus. But yeah, so if you have the most views and likes combined, you will have a second reading in the next month. Okay? So again, I love you guys, and thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next month. Bye.